Hello, Chosen. How are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribes. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the message. I have another message for us, so let us go ahead and get right into it. There is a lot that has happened in this Leo full moon energy that we had on February 1st. And so, full moons always bring things up to the surface that has been hidden, things that people have been doing behind the scenes, sweeping under the carpet, and all of that. So, this was the last full moon of the year of the snake, and a lot came out and was revealed, truth revealed during this full moon, this last full moon of the snake year. And so now we have moved into the year of the fire horse, the year of the one, the year of alignment, covenants, legacy, birthright blessings. And so all of that had to be cleared out. There were things that could not go into a new cycle or a new beginning with us. And so that was the residue of, things that people were getting away with in the past when when I think Saturn was in Neptune and now it has moved into Aries, and also Neptune has moved into Aries as well. So a lot have changed in the spiritual realm, occult world, people abusing their power, thinking that they have authority and control over others. They have been sadly mistaken. There's a lot of people experiencing some intense towers at this time, going through a major life and spiritual awakening about what they were doing in the past, and all of this stuff has backfired, and now they have to take accountability and responsibility for it all. And so in this particular message, this is about prosperity, abundance, wealth, your good luck, and your blessings. There was some people in your life that betrayed you, and this could have been family members, close family members like your mother, your father, sister, brother, your children, your son, daughter that are grown, friends, lovers. You know who it is for you. But people are having a major awakening at this time and a epiphany that they pretty much destroyed their life, their destiny, their path for trying to manipulate and control you, to steal your birthright blessings, your money. There's a lot of people that were in your life that thought that you was an easy target and that you were easy to manipulate, thought that you were stupid and that you didn't have any idea of what they were plotting and planning against you. And a lot of you all in the beginning could not have known, what the plan and the plot was, because you operate from a pure heart space. And so you love people, and a lot of times you're expecting people to have the same heart that you have, but that is never, almost never the case when dealing with people in this world. And so they thought that they had you, that they were going to overtake you, that they were going to destroy your life, destroy your love life, your business, your purpose, silence you, and all of that. With all of this energy manipulation, low vibrational spiritual practices that they were doing in the background behind the scenes, they thought they were going to get away with it. And And there were a lot of people who wasn't doing that, but they were slandering and gossiping and lying on you and being very sneaky and manipulative, being very two-faced, spreading rumors about you that wasn't true, just doing all types of little sneaky things to cause you to fail and cause people not to like you, cause people to send you negative energy, project on you. Doing a lot of sneaky things in the background, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, and thinking that you were very naive and you was never going to catch on to what they were doing. And a lot of you all could feel at this time that, you know, a lot of people did get over on you, did betray you, and you could have been beating yourself up during this Leo full moon. Like, how did you make that mistake? You know, why did you allow people to manipulate you, to use you, take advantage of you, take your kindness for weakness when you were generous to them, and they were still plotting and planning and wearing a mask, thinking that you were never going to be able to figure them out until they had caused you to fail, caused you, drained you of all your finances, your energy, your strength, your time, and leave you depleted. And so there's a lot that people did not know about you, your strength, your inner strength, your spiritual gifts, your protection, your magical protectors that you have. And so they just thought that you were alone in this world, not knowing you have a whole mass and host of angels and guardian angels, spirit guides, ancestors who are protecting you on this journey, because it's a lot of you have a very rare purpose and message to get out to the collective and to humanity. And so your path is very heavily protected. And you may not have known that before, but a lot of you all know that now. And even knowing that, you had to learn how to balance that, which is not always easy when you are a bridge between the earth realm and the spiritual realm. And you're sent here on a divine mission, but you're human as well. And you have human feelings, you know, human needs. And you want people around you. You want to have, you know, family, friends, and companions. You want to, you know, feel some normalcy, not like you're always, you know, sticking out in the crowd. You don't fit in. You know, sometimes you want to have that balance as well. But the path that you had to take for the purpose that you have, it didn't always afford you to be able to do that. And you were going through a training ground, and it was not easy at all. And so a lot of times you could have override with your spirit team. It was telling you about certain people in your life that you love, that you wanted to see them do well. You wanted them to prosper. You had their best interest in your mind and their heart, in your heart for them, but they did not have the same for you. And so you could have override a lot of things that God, Most High, Mother and Father, your spiritual team and ancestors were telling you about these people. And because you were still trying to figure out this whole process that you had to go through. And so a lot of you, override what your spirit team was telling you, and you still gave these people a chance after chance after chance to keep betraying you. And then when your light bulb came on, like, oh, wow, this person is really my enemy. And I've been trying to love them. I've been trying to support them. I've been trying to help them this whole time, but they're draining me. They're depleting me. They're purposely manipulating me. And a lot of y'all could have felt down about this, but your spirit team wants you to know that you're here. This is Earth School. You're learning lessons, and it's okay. And wants you to know that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to their purpose, called according to the Most High Mother and Father's purpose for your life. And that is in Romans 8:28. And you can take a look at that when you get a chance if you need to. If you have been experiencing a lot of emotional upheaval during this Leo full moon concerning everything that you're, finding out about people, what you already knew it because your spirit team told you already, but you just, the heart you have to have a balance with your heart because people will take advantage of you. And so your spirit team wants you to know that everything that you gave to them, look at it as a seed because all things work together for your good. It's always a win-win situation for you, even if it doesn't look like it, even if it doesn't feel like it. But you got to know this in your core. You got to understand this moving forward, that it all always works out for your good. So whatever you gave these people, your time, money, energy, resources, your knowledge, your insight, wisdom, it was all seeds that was planted with a pure heart from you, and it's always going to come back to you tenfold. So to raise your vibration, if you have been in your feelings and being down on yourself, beating yourself up, like, how did I fall for this again? Or how did I fall for this? Why did I not listen? All of that type of stuff. So that is what they wanted you to know concerning that. But on the flip side of all of this, excuse me, there are people who are realizing that they went down the wrong path when it came to you. They had the wrong intentions, the wrong idea about you, trying to derail you off your path, trying to take from you, being jealous of you and your life path and your purpose, and doing all the things that they did. And now it has all backfired, and they have to take responsibility and accountability for everything that they did in this situation. And they're realizing that now they trap themselves trying to trap you, and they cannot go with you. Everybody cannot go with you. This is the message for you today from your spiritual team, the Most High Mother and Father. These people were tested. Their hearts were tested, and they failed. They betrayed you. Because if they would have treated you well, if they wouldn't have not been jealous of you, if they would have accepted your help with a pure heart, they would have been blessed tremendously. So there's a lot of people on today who are realizing that they manipulated you for chump change, which in turn blocked them from the real blessing, the real inheritance. And this has people in their feelings on today. about their reckless actions and the extremes that they went, hating on you and trying to cause you to fail, trying to drain you of your resources, your time, your energy, your money. Didn't want you to operate in your purpose, didn't want you to be seen as the star, a star seed energy. And now there's a lot of contemplation going on about this. There's a lot of people who are depressed because they have missed an opportunity with you, and realizing that you played a major piece to their happiness, to their success. And they did all these evil, nasty things to you behind the scenes, being manipulative, thinking nobody saw them, or nobody was ever gonna be able to figure out who they really are. Not understanding, which is crazy. People be doing stuff and acting like God don't see them, acting like your spirit team don't see them. And then they can come and be two-faced towards you, like nothing ever happened, like they've been being pure-hearted to you the whole time. And that's sometimes what makes it hard to believe, when your spirit team are telling you the real them based on how they're acting towards you. And so they were being tested. You were sent into their life as a blessing. And they operated in unhealed wounds towards you, like they needed to one up you, like they needed to drag you down like crabs in a bucket. If they couldn't prosper or succeed or remain stable or secure, they was going to make sure that they brought you down. Nobody was going to prosper, be blessed, have abundance. That was their plan. That was their heart. So they made this major life choice that set them back, when their motives, hidden motives and intentions, were to set you back. And so now on today, that they're realizing that they could not stop you. You're walking in your purpose, and nobody can stop you. No matter all the things that they did to you behind the scenes, lied on you, slander, gossip, spreading rumors about you, trying to ruin your reputation, doing spell work, black magic, trying to affect your health, trying to silence your voice, to keep you from operating in your star power that was predestined and ordained and written and fated for you to operate in. Now they're realizing on today that they fell in the ditch that they dug for you, and they couldn't stop you, and you are moving on. You have moved on to calmer waters and left them behind. You have moved on to relief on your journey, left all their hatred behind. And you have success. You have succeeded. You have broke through. You have the victory. It is your time and your season to be seen and celebrated. You have achieved something great here, and you're about to be recognized. And they were doing all of this so that you would not be seen and celebrated or recognized for your hard work that you put in. A lot of these people were felt entitled to your blessings, when they had done no work for your blessings. You had done the work. And now it's time for you to receive your rewards and praise, and they are receiving bad karma. And they can't go with you. And they're realizing this now. And a lot of them are realizing that you know. So you will be moving forwards solo. A lot of you all will be moving forward alone, not working with these people, but you will be coming into union with like-minded people and have relationships with other new people that are mutually beneficial for you. It's an equal give and take. Nobody is trying to take from you or drain you or don't want to see you succeed or prosper or have abundance, wealth, blessings, and good luck. You have moved forward. These people, they could not stop you. So if you felt like your creativity was blocked and you felt stagnant, you felt set back because of all the energy you were pouring into these people, that has changed. You are receiving the encouragement now. Your creativity is about to be on fire in this year one, the year of the fire horse. I just saw 2112 on the clock. New opportunities are here for you. Progress. You have your passion back. You're fearless. You have your vitality. You have broke free from these people that you were trying to work with that were secretly working against you behind the scenes. And so your spirit team wants you to no longer give to these people. They don't care who they are. If they're your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your grown son, your grown daughter, whoever it is that was trying to steal and take from you and drain you and bring you down because of their unhealed childhood wounds or adult wounds. They were on a mission to cause you to fail, to cause your business to fail. This is why they always wanted to be around you in your presence, so they can drain you of your energy so you wouldn't be able to do the things that you need to do, follow your processes, your routines, and that you would make poor financial decisions when it came to them, constantly given to them. They were materialistic and unstable, obsessed with wealth and status, very possessive and felt entitled, but had not done the work for your blessings. They were trying their hardest to defeat you, and then they was going to walk away and leave you for dead. But God, the Most High Mother and Father, and your spiritual team had a whole another plan for you that is fated. Yeah, they thought you was going to be trapped and stuck and bound. And you wouldn't be able to follow your intuition anymore. And especially if those of you who are light workers and you have been called to use your intuition, your spiritual gifts to help lead and guide others, they did not want you to do this. And so your spirit team wants you to move in silence, moving forward. In the past, you could have told people about what you had going on with your business, your purpose, and all of that. And a lot of you all feel like you have to start over. So move in silence, moving forward. Seek your spiritual team, God, your ancestors, before you make decisions. Think before you act. Ask them. They're here to help you, but they will not impede on your free will. So you have to ask for the help, ask for the guidance, ask what you should do, ask where you should go, who you should deal with, who you should not deal with, because they know, they can see everything in the spirit realm. They can see what everybody is doing when you can't. So keep that in mind moving forward. But they couldn't steal your blessings. And so the encouraging message for you all is your spirit team wants you to trust the timing. These people were just jealous of you because you hold the star energy, the star power, the star seed energy. A lot of you are high priests and high priestesses, and you're very intuitive, have some very rare spiritual gifts, and you have those for a reason, for the collective and for humanity. And so these people were trying to keep you from moving forward because they're jealous of the rare gifts that you possess and didn't want you to be seen as the star or the generational curse breaker, the one who has been chosen for your generation, for your bloodline. But you broke free from these people. They were trying to hold on to your energy, abusing their power, being tyrants towards you, trying so hard to make you lose your stability and security. But they couldn't cause endings to your stability or security. And now they're reaping what they sowed. And you are reaping your harvest. And all the blessings due to you are coming to you now. So your spirit team wants you to trust the timing and to let you know that time is not running out. You may feel like you have wasted a lot of time and energy on these people or dealing with these situations that you should have rose above, but it was all necessary lessons that you need to learn for the next cycle of your life. So don't continue to beat yourself up about that. And if they were doing things to affect your health, you're not going to pass away. You're not going anywhere until you complete your mission. So they want you to slow down and don't feel like you have to rush to get everything done. Everything is unfolding naturally as it should. And they are taking care of you. They want you to take some time to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, do your self-care, slow down, spend some time in nature. And want you to know that all paths lead home. You have the inner authority. And that goes back to Romans 8:28 in the Bible. All things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to their purpose. Called according to God's purpose. So turn your gaze within. You have the inner authority. Follow your intuition. What your intuition is telling you. Your ancestors, they got you. They're nurturing you. You are the portal. And you just have to learn some lessons for your next phase and cycle, so you would completely trust them moving forward and not override your intuition of what they're telling you about people and people's true hearts and true motives and intentions when it comes to you. And so they want you to say yes to this change and lift the veil. Everything unaligned must go. So it's time to question everything and everybody. Do you align with where I'm going now? Are you compatible with my purpose? And so your ancestors are wanting you to stay grounded, saying that you see the light by staying grounded. And realize who you are. You are the golden children. You are the innocent. You have rare gifts. You're tender. Your tenderness and your kind heart. Your inner child. Healed inner child. They made you this way for a reason. You're not for everybody. So embrace your weirdness. If people think you're weird, embrace that and face your true north. Keep moving forward because they can't stop you. And time is not running out for you. You're not going anywhere until you complete your mission. So nurture yourself, take care of yourself, set strong boundaries for yourself against these people, and no longer give them your time, money, and energy, resources, or knowledge if they're not pouring back into you equally. So if it's not a mutual beneficial relationship, it's not for you. It's out of alignment with you. And no matter if people are our family, our close friends, lovers, or whatever, if our energies doesn't align, it doesn't align. Stop trying to force it just because they're familiar. They're your family. They're your friends that you've known forever. They're your lover you've been with forever. If it don't align in this season, it doesn't align. It's not going to be beneficial for you. So stop suffering trying to take others with you that you know can't go with you based on all of these betrayals that they have done against you. It is what it is. All right, Starseeds, that is the message. If you enjoyed this message, please like, share, and subscribe. Get the message out to other people that needs to hear it. I just saw 31:31 on the clock. All right, I will talk to you all soon. Peace be with you.